Welcome in, Cardinals fans, to another edition of Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey here on YouTube on the Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey Network. Today, this afternoon's game, a matchup between the Big Rapids Cardinals and the Petoskey Northmen. And it will be another tough matchup for Big Rapids, coming off of a loss yesterday, 5-2 against Traverse City West Titans. And another tough team in Petoskey coming down. Petoskey sitting middle of the ranks in Division II in the state of Michigan, and Big Rapids in the lower portion of Division III. But Petoskey is coming off of a 4-1 victory last night against Cadillac and sits 11-2-0 on the season, a point percentage of .846 compared to Big Rapids at 3-8-1, sitting at .292 point percentage. 63 goals for, 29 against for Petoskey, 34 goals for, 48 against for Big Rapids, who has just had a little bit of a slide the last couple of games and been playing tough opponents, and hopefully that helps build the character of this team to keep playing down the stretch of the season as we're nearing the halfway mark, around mid-20 games, 25 games usually the schedule, and this will be game 13 for Big Rapids, game 14 for Petoskey tonight. The big guns for Petoskey that you'll have to be watching out. 21 leads the team in goals. Had one last night, bringing them up to a total of 19 and 9 assists for 28 points. Also, watch number 6, Dylan Robinson, 13 goals, 16 assists, 29 points. He leads the team in assists and points. And a couple others, Colin Horn, 8, 10, and 18. Race Zalkowski, 9, 6, and 15. And Zalkowski's younger brother, Gavin Zalkowski, the freshman goaltender, been tearing it up for the Northmen in the net. 8-2-0 record, 207 goals against average, and a .931 save percentage, but we'll see if they'll elect to have their starter in net or one of their other two backup goaltenders. This is just a stacked Petoskey team with depth, 20 skaters and 3 goalies compared to Big Rapids, 18 skaters and 1 goaltender. Just a lot of players on this team. They've had some that haven't put any stats up. They have 5 different freshmen with no stats online, so guys who just get minimal ice time, but have a lot of guys up front, a lot of senior and junior talent. Yesterday, Traverse City West put their backup in and played well. Did allow 2 goals on 11 shots, but got the victory. So might see Mason Bird or Joseph Wolf, who both are 2-0-0, around the 260, 2.6 goals against average, and sitting in the low 700s of save percentage. So that would bear nicer for Big Rapids, but it'll be a tough game nonetheless for the Cardinals against the Northmen, as warm-ups are underway here at Ferris State Ice Arena on this lovely Saturday afternoon in early January. Lovely as in it's lovely and cold. It's been sub 20 degrees, touching around 1 to 2 degrees on the way out last night. And it makes for some nice dry driving conditions at least. And the snow not as thick, but it is frigid. It's nicer in here. Can have the jacket off in Ferris State Ice Arena up at the press box and not worry too much about the cold. So again, the matchup today, the 11-2-0 Petoskey Northmen coming to town to face the 3-8-1 Big Rapids Cardinals. Warm-up still with a couple minutes, and then to follow starting lineups and national anthem. So we'll step away for about a minute or so and come back and get you ready for the start of today's game here on Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey on YouTube.
In need of a trusted, professional, and experienced insurance agent? The things you've worked hard for deserve more than 15 minutes when it comes to insuring them. Let the team at Bleecker Insurance Services take the time necessary to best protect those investments at the lowest cost available to you. For over 50 years, Bleecker Insurance has represented the most respected companies in the business, and by continuing to add companies like Fremont Insurance, they promise to deliver the results you deserve at a cost you can afford. Visit BleeckerInsurance.com for a free quote today.
There are things you plan for and they never happen. And there are things you never planned for, but they happen anyway. That can be the worst kind of thing to happen, like a windshield with a crack or a windshield with an itty-bitty chip that will definitely become a big crack as Michigan winter rages on. Who has time for that? A1 Auto Glass. They're reliable, they're local, and they're locally owned. They come to you, and you can get up to $100 rebate on your deductible and a lifetime warranty on installation. A crack? A chip? Call 832-0092, 832-0092.
Bing, bang, boom. Before you know it, Michigan winter hits hard. But the cold, snow, and ice don't hit you the hardest. They hit your car the hardest. So get to Ferris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. Let Adam and his crew of Napa certified technicians get your car tuned up and ready to handle the coming weather. Heat, windows, tires, brakes, wipers, oil, transmissions. They do it all. Ferris Auto Sales and Service means the best service quality. Napa service means the best parts. Trust Ferris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. Northland Drive, just north of the airport.
Amtech, Heidecker, Craft Tube, these are just a few of the local businesses actively hiring welders. Misiola Tech, affordable education for adults, provides industry-recognized credentials to get you hired as soon as possible by local businesses in demand. Learn stick, MIG and TIG, and advanced welding from experienced teachers for a very affordable price with financing opportunities for almost everyone in their circumstances. Misiola Tech helps successfully change careers. Misiola Tech helps successfully enhance careers. Visit misiolatech.org for more information. That's MECEOLA Tech.org.
Make Thursday night pizza night and get your pizza half off at Big Rapids Bowling Center from 4 to 10 p.m. Or choose from their full menu and carry out or dine in. Big Rapids Bowling Center would love to host your next special event or birthday party. BRBC is open Sunday, noon to 9 p.m., Monday, 2 p.m. to 12 a.m., and Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 12 a.m. They're located on 3rd Avenue on the east side of Big Rapids. For the coldest beer in town, choose Big Rapids Bowling Center. Like and follow them on Facebook. Call 231-598-9344.
Back in the pregame show, and warm-ups have concluded between these two teams, and again, we'll just set the stage for you as they prepare to Zamboni the ice. So we will depart at one point for an extended break before starting lineups and national anthem. But real quick, just to touch on some things again. It is the Big Rapids Cardinals on this afternoon game against the Petoskey Northmen, who enter today 11-2-0 after winning last night against Cadillac 4-1. And just another tough opponent on the schedule for Big Rapids as they prepare to just continue to go play in big showcases and tougher teams. Next week coming up, the Traverse City Showcase, and in February they go to Sheboygan for an invitational. So just the case of playing a hard schedule, which can be important with just helping to develop some talent and develop your players, but you don't always want to just get beat on when you don't always have a chance. So today, a game that seems like it's going to be another tough one for Big Rapids, facing Petoskey, who have just been putting up way better numbers overall in every category. And it'll be the show of Chris Kavanaugh, Dylan Robinson, and Colin Horn for the Northmen to square off against Grant Kidder, Luke Welch, and Brendan Pippin, most likely. We'll see how Tim Blashill handles the lines today, as yesterday he had the three main together. And then after 3 goals in the first period against Traverse City, broke them up and moved Welch down to the second line to kind of diversify some things, and that generated their first goal of the night yesterday. But it's a case where you have to see how the other team's playing and adjust to that. It's a day in, day out type of ordeal, and got to adjust on the fly. So it'll be an interesting game for Big Rapids to see how they can adjust from yesterday's loss and learn and progress and play another tough opponent on no rest whatsoever, coming off of a 7 p.m. game last night to a 2 p.m. game today. Just 19 hours between puck drop. So it'll be another quick one. And happy to bring it to you here on Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey on YouTube on this Saturday afternoon. Game 2 of the calendar year for Big Rapids. And as they Zamboni the ice, we'll go to an extended break here and bring it back to get ready for our starting lineups in National Anthem here on Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey. You're tuned in to the Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey here on YouTube.
Stuck between identities, Douglas Quaid must solve the one mystery that has come to define him.
Who am I? And why is my truck's brake sound louder than a Westinghouse M27 phase plasma pulse rifle?
Fortunately, his answers would come from a familiar ally.
Of course, Johnson's Automotive. Committed and honest quality work. They fix foreign cars too.
But the race was on.
You think you can beat me? I am the law.
Johnson's Automotive, now showing off Northland Drive, just north of Big Rapids, and always online at johnsonsautopr.com.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom or has the time, resources, or family lifestyle to attend a school. Big Rapids Virtual School offers flexible hybrid learning options for all students from kindergarten through graduation. For 8 years, BRVS has offered an alternative path to high school graduation. COVID challenged us to expand our learning options for all students. Learning can happen at any time, any place, any way, and at any pace. Our program is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with hybrid supports available however you need them, in person and online for all students, grades K-12. Whether you have attended traditional school or are a homeschool family looking to take advantage of the many proven BRVS resources, find us on our webpage for more information and ask how BRVS might support your learning. Go online to brps.org/K12virtual.
For over 70 years, MEMIC has been protecting educational employees and their families with the most affordable insurance. They provide educators exclusive auto, home, and umbrella coverage. Helping you understand insurance is what they do best. MEMIC has set the standard for above and beyond service, and they look to build a relationship of trust between you and them. Your local agent, Eric Dahm, has been working with MEMIC for 20 years. Call them today at 231-592-4660. 231-592-4660. MOTA, Mecosta Osceola Transit Authority. They're here. They're everywhere. Available with a phone call to take you here to there, including connections to Isabella and Wexford County, Yates and Clare, shopping trips, meetings, appointments, visits, Monday through Saturday. A MOTA green and gold bus can take you where you need to go for as little as $2 with discounts for seniors, veterans, and kids. Call 796-4896 for availability and to confirm your rate. Just call 231-796-MOTA, 796-MOTA.
AltaCare Big Rapids is hiring certified nurses assistants. Competitive pay, benefits including 401k match, dental, vision, PTO, and much more. Visit AltaCareOnline.com and click the Careers tab in the top right to apply. Join the AltaCare family today.
AltaCare of Big Rapids Spectrum Health, just a few local employers actively hiring CNAs. Misiola Tech Affordable Education for Adults provides industry-recognized credentials to get you hired as soon as possible by local businesses in demand. Become a CNA, an EMT, a medical first responder. Learn from experienced teachers for a very affordable price with financing opportunities for almost everyone in their circumstances. Misiola Tech helps successfully change careers. Misiola Tech helps successfully enhance careers. Visit misiolatech.org for more information. That's MECEOLATech.org.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
It's not that the guys up front at Quality Car and Truck Repair don't like talking with you, but if it's easier or faster for you to make an appointment online for maintenance or repairs, just visit QualityCarAndTruckRepair.com. Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131 Big Rapids.
They say lightning doesn't strike twice, but they were wrong.
I can't believe my car's struck by lightning twice. Now it doesn't start again.
Thankfully, the Napa-certified techs at Johnson's Automotive in Big Rapids can fix electrical systems and starters, so our hero can get back on the road quickly.
Wow, it's almost like a total recall. Thankfully, I don't have to be a running man anymore.
Johnson's Automotive, fixing all foreign and domestic vehicles. Northland Drive, just south of the airport, Big Rapids.
Oh, my back!
Your back is acting up again. The muscles are sore and stiff. You can hardly bend. Try Ferris Auto Sales and Service to replace your shocks and struts. When you've worn out shocks and struts, the smallest potholes can jar your spine. The smallest bumps can bend your head, flying back into the roof of the car. Don't get CTE and have back pain. Visit the Napa certified techs at Ferris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. They'll get you cruising along pain-free in no time. Ferris Auto Sales and Service, just north of Big Rapids, your Napa service center.
You don't have to go far for personalized, independent health care. With Michigan Primary Care Partners, our family and internal medicine provides comprehensive medical care with state-of-the-art technology in a caring and compassionate environment. Scheduling and results are easy with virtual appointments, on-site diagnostics, Medicare wellness exams, and an in-house pharmacy. 3 convenient locations in Big Rapids, Reed City, and Canadian Lakes. Schedule your appointment at MichiganPrimaryCarePartners.com today.
In need of a trusted, professional, and experienced insurance agent? The things you've worked hard for deserve more than 15 minutes when it comes to insuring them. Let the team at Bleecker Insurance Services take the time necessary to best protect those investments at the lowest cost available to you. For over 50 years, Bleecker Insurance has represented the most respected companies in the business, and by continuing to add companies like Fremont Insurance, they promise to deliver the results you deserve at a cost you can afford. Visit BleeckerInsurance.com for a free quote today.
Getting set for first period action today between the Big Rapids Cardinals and the Petoskey Northmen. Josh Baker with you, bringing the action here on Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey on YouTube. Glad to be here in another 2 hours of hockey in the high school classification here in the state of Michigan. Looking for Big Rapids to get back on the winning side of things, but again, another tough matchup that we've talked about already. They've had a couple wins, and we're looking pretty nice when they had the OT win against Cadillac and then had that tough loss to Wyandotte Roosevelt and then blew out Monroe St. Mary's Catholic Central, and then went on a losing streak with the lost to Sault Ste. Marie and Grosse Isle up in Gaylord, and then F&V beating them 6-1. And then they tied Sault Ste. Marie here and got an 8-0 win against Lakeshore and thought maybe that momentum could carry for them. But with the extended break for the holidays, played one game after 2 weeks against Dow. Or actually, it was a week later. Played one game against Dow and lost 6-0. And then a week and a half later, played Traverse City last night and lost 5-2. So now that January schedule is in full swing, and it's 2 to 3 games every week for the entire month, it'll be a lot of hockey, and hopefully some consistency in the game schedule will bring some consistency in the play of the team. Last night's scoring in the first and the third brings their totals up to 34 goals for, 12 in the first, 12 in the second, 9 in the third, and 1 in overtime. So they are scoring early and scoring late. However, they're playing an opponent that scores a lot in the second period. 63 goals for Petoskey, 18 in the first, 26 in the second, and 19 in the third. And Big Rapids gives up goals almost consistently through all three periods. The first goaltender off the bench and onto the ice is Gavin Zalkowski, which is their main goaltender, and he'll go to the net, so can most likely pencil him in as the starter, which means for Big Rapids, tough matchup trying to get something past the freshman goaltender. 8-2-0 record, 207 goals against average, and a .931 save percentage for Gavin Zalkowski, who has come in and taken the starting position out from under the sophomore and the junior Mason Bird and Joseph Wolf. He'll face off against Evan Bowen, who sits at 2-7-1 with a 3.66 goals against and a 8.65 save percentage. Petoskey on their blue line, or on their goal line, as we wait for the Big Rapids team to take the ice. Petoskey, coached by Rob Higgins, with assistants Eric Grandgood, Mike McKillop, and Alan Beaushore. And Big Rapids, head coach Tim Blashill, who's still in the locker room with the team. Assistant coaches Brady Flax and TJ Klein that are on the bench. And here's Big Rapids to take the ice, as they'll get their warm-up skates in. Pippin, Jones, McDonald, some others now joining them. Usually the starters will take their skates, but since I was pointing out a couple of them, would anticipate the big three on the front lines for Big Rapids, and then maybe a combination of Jones and McDonald or Leiter. But we'll send it down to the ice for starting lineups and national anthem.
Between the Petoskey Northmen and your Big Rapids Cardinals. Let's meet the starting lineup for today's game. First for Petoskey, head coached by Rob Higgins. Starting at forward, number 2, Jordan Troxel. At forward, number 6, Dylan Robinson. At forward, number 21, Christopher Kavanaugh. At defense, number 4, Forrest Neff. At defense, number 25, Avery Tin. And in net for the Northmen, number 31, Gavin Sarkozy. And now for your Big Rapids Cardinals, head coach by Tim Blashill. Starting at center, number 3, Grant Kidder. At forward, number 14, Brendan Pippin. At forward, number 15, Maverick Stroper. At defense, number 4, Murdoch McDonald. And at defense, number 6, Rogan Jones. In the net for the Cardinals, number 1, Evan Bowen. The rest of your Big Rapids Cardinals. Ladies and gentlemen, the privilege of this game is made possible by all of those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms that we enjoy. Let us now honor and respect their efforts in our country. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute, and everyone able, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem.
Your starting lineups for the Big Rapids Cardinals: Grant Kidder, Brendan Pippin, and Maverick Strokirch. So lines being changed up a bit as the freshman Strokirch moves up to play with number 3 and number 14. Murdoch McDonald and Brogan Jones on the back end for Big Rapids, and Evan Bowen in net. And for Petoskey, your forward starting line: number 2, Jordan Troxel, number 6, Dylan Robinson, and number 21, Chris Kavanaugh. And then on defense, Forrest Neff and Avery Tim, with Gavin Zalkowski starting in net for the Northmen. Strokirch has been a bright spot for Big Rapids. 2 goals, 4 assists for 6 points, and staying out of the box only 4 minutes in the box, and throws his body around and helps to create offense, playing that power forward role. So good to see him getting some time, being moved between some lines and seeing who he plays well with, especially to help out Pippin and Kidder with just generating some more offense, and then also puts Welch with a couple guys down the second line. Face-off won by the Northmen. Tim with the stretch pass gets tipped, and a couple bodies going down, and a puck back in on Bowen, and he covers quickly for the first stoppage of play. We had 6 minutes to start the game yesterday before a stoppage, and this time 11 seconds. Hopefully that's a sign for a different game today. Bouncing puck off the face-off, and Pippin has a stick lifted before he can get to it. McDonald in the far corner goes back behind his net. Intercepted there by Robinson for the Northmen, but now McDonald recovers and reverses the flow. Up high off the glass and out, and this will probably go for icing. It does. Strokirch has some speed, but is not a guy who's going to blaze down and catch that puck before it goes across the goal line for icing. And we'll come back down to the Big Rapids zone with 16:27 left in the first. Welch on the faceoff, he loses it. Petoskey has zone control. Over to Tim. Shot gets blocked off the toe of Blanchard. He is favoring that foot. And now a quick break for Welch. He's in alone. Forehand, backhand, off the side of the net. Ooh, good opportunity for Luke Welch there. Around the far side, Bomay pinches, keeps it with his foot. And Petoskey, Tim flips it off the boards, but Welch at the blue line again. Throws it down. Flax falls off of body in front, and now the puck rings around and past Balahowski in a foot race there between Balahowski and Zalkowski. Welch helps on the back end, and Bomay throws it all the way around the boards, and this will go down for icing. 15:37 left in the first. As Petoskey's got the lone shot, but a good opportunity for Luke Welch, who just couldn't tuck it enough there on the backhand attempt on the mini breakaway. McDonald behind his net off the faceoff win by Kidder. Throws it around for Strokirch, who chips it out. Slapped back in by Petoskey, and back out across the neutral zone by Leiter. And that one's into the bench for a whistle. And Blashill saying just stop throwing it around. It was back and forth between both teams, just slapping the puck. No control. Kidder against Kavanaugh on the faceoff. Kavanaugh wins it back to his D. Shot and poked by Bowen off the high glass. Strokirch flips it out, takes a hit hard. Pippin's pass for Kidder goes between his legs. Petoskey chips it across the blue line. Now Strokirch near at the red line, dumps it in, and no icing as 3 go to change. Bomay backhand pass across for Jones. Young goes to flip it in, but takes a big hit and drops down to the ice. Gets up, though. Now a loose puck gets by a defenseman, and Kavanaugh in on the attack. Pass across and off the stick of Robinson. Bome pins him to the boards, now has the puck and comes around the near side of the net. 14.5 left in the first frame. Jones in his zone, flips it off the boards, gets it across the blue line of the Northmen. Petoskey throws it out though. Neff loses it, and Balahowski dumps it in. Near side Wilder in his own zone. Petoskey flips it across for the stretch pass, but intercepted by Balahowski. Horn throws it deep, and Petoskey completes their change. Bowen plays it near side. Intercepted there by Zalkowski. Out front, and a loose puck and swallowed up by Bowen for a stoppage with 13:52 left. Horn wins the faceoff for Petoskey. They throw it deep to keep the pressure down low. McDonald digging. Balahowski gets it out. Flax around the far side. Goes for the high flip. Right into the chest of the defenseman Nolan, and they dump it back in. Balahowski turns, and McDonald just dodges a man. And backhand flips it, and Welch throws the puck. Looks like he was trying to catch it and got hit, and in that force of taking the body check, kind of just threw it. Bome and Pippin at the blue line. Pippin dumps it in. Tim going for the puck for Petoskey, gets it out to his winger, and the puck gets thrown across the far side, and now dumped in and waved off on the tip. Scrum ensuing down behind the Big Rapids net. Kidder, Bome, and Leiter with two Northmen. They kind of have a 2-3 trap set up, do the Northmen, as puck dumped in. Stroker goes to attack. Off the near side for Robinson and thrown near side to Troxel. Gets by Bome but loses the puck, and Jones spins with it. Throws it up the boards. And Petoskey intercepts and throws it back deep with 12 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first period of action. This one thrown for nobody. Bome with his head held skyward as it'll go for icing and bring play all the way back down. Face-off controlled by Petoskey. They dump it into the corner. McDonald around the net. Finds Flax. Dumps it off the boards. A man falls, and 2-on-1, but that's when chipped off of a player on the Petoskey bench. And that'll bring play down. Should bring play down to the Petoskey side, but they say no. The Petoskey player was in his own zone when he hit it, so it should have the face-off at the attacking zone. But instead, it's at the offsides mark. Big Rapids gets the puck in nonetheless, but Petoskey controls in their near side corner. McDonald holds the line. Jones throws it back in, and Welch goes to attack. Peels off and goes for a change. Zalkowski gets across the red line and throws it in for Petoskey. Balahowski misses it, and Horn had it for the Northmen. Throws it down low. He's got it again. Tries to go out front. Pass gets blocked and a shot wide. Just over 11 minutes left. Not a whole lot of action in this first period. Balahowski with it. Loses it. And now Jones trying to get the puck out across. Just staying tough to a man. Loses his stick. Puck comes out, though, and he can recover. And then a hit a little bit from the behind from Kidder on Wilder, who gives him a little shove and got the fans riled up a bit. Bank pass off the boards will go on net, and now an arm in the air. for an elbow. And the referee pointing at Wilder. So it'll be the first power play of the game with 10:37 left. Petoskey has shown that they take a lot of penalties. 169 penalty minutes this season compared to the 78 of Big Rapids. And they take the first one here as Wilder in the box for 2 minutes for elbowing. Wilder's 23rd penalty minute as the officiating crew waits for the time to be on the clock before they drop the puck. Face-off won by Big Rapids. Balahoski, Welch out top. Looks to Pippin near side. Back out to Welch. Umbrella set up. Shot and a tip, and it goes wide. Balahoski on the far side gathers and finds Welch at the top of the blue line. Over to Pippin. Walking in. Shot right off the crossbar. Off the side of the net frame, really. And Petoskey controls and throws it out. The big thing for Big Rapids, as they were 0 for 3 on the power play yesterday, is getting zone control and setting up. They can set up when they win that initial face-off. It's now just getting back into the zone and controlling again. Get across the red line and dump it all the way in. Pippin just has it by his stick, but has a man in flax to recover for him. And flipped it near side. Kidder throws his shoulder into a man. Pippin takes a hit as well, and now Kidder with it. Going across, walking out front, backhand attempt, loose puck, slot, and Pippin to top shelf. Oh, man, Pippin with the rebound, and he roots it. And some chirping from Tim as he got up out of the net, but Big Rapids gets on the board first with a power play goal, courtesy of Brendan Pippin in the 1-0 lead. Kidder just walked it out from the goal line, went for the backhand attempt, and the rebound, swatted by Flax, just rolled straight to Pippin. And now some talking between some of the Northmen players and the official, and the net dislodged on the Petoskey side, so he'll fix that as the puck is dropped, and the Cardinals throw it back into the zone. Blanchard on the attack. Puck got rung around the boards, and Bome pinches and holds there just at the top of the circle. Welch at the blue line, walking across, looks, finds McDonald, shot, and that's high off the blocker. And another penalty. And this one will be called on Big Rapids for a cross check.
Big Rapids Cardinal power play goal scored by number 14, Brendan Pippin. Just on that goal, number 9, Luke Welch.
It'll be Tyler Blanchard to the box for cross-checking.
Cardinal penalty number 32, 2 minutes cross-checking.
And now Petoskey will have a chance to tie the game up on their first power play. They win the faceoff. They control at the center of the blue line. Near side, one-timer blocked by a leg, and Pippin controls and goes to throw it out, but loses the puck. And Petoskey digs to keep it in the zone. Kavanaugh with it, working on Bome. Goes down to a knee. Has control still and finds a man on the near side, and Tim shot into the glove of Bowen, and he freezes for a whistle with 8:42 left. Troxel, Kavanaugh, and Robinson on the power play with Neff and Tim on the back end. So just like their starting line, these five, the main power play crew for the Northmen. Robinson with it, finds Neff. Neff walking, curls back, shot, tip, off the blocker of Bowen. Nice save there on the redirection, loose in front, and now gets pushed out of his net by a man, and a shot thrown back off his left leg pad, but stayed out of the net. Neff now has it, down low for Troxel. Takes a hit from Jones. Kavanaugh plays it out to the blue line for Neff. Shot off the leg. And now Neff and Welch going at it. It's a lot of aggression from both teams to start this one. Play out to Robinson. Handcuffs him, and he can't hold on, but plays it down deep for Kavanaugh, who finds Troxel. Troxel's shot is blocked by a sliding Balahowski, and the next one is off of a falling Kavanaugh and out of play. 7:55 left with 50 seconds on the power play for Petoskey. With the puck being shot by a Northman off of a Northman, play comes out of the zone, and now they're signaling for one guy to get off the ice because he didn't change in time. That was Wilder, and told Neff to get back on the ice. Tim finds Neff far side. Neff walks in to the zone, loses the puck, and Pippin swats it free. Now Pippin on Tim, looking to get the puck back and create a shorthanded opportunity. Falls in. It'll be interference, I think, called on the goaltender. Yep. It was Zalkowski who cut out from where he was standing and knocked over Pippin as he was cutting in front of him. And there goes the power play opportunity for Petoskey. Petoskey throws it all the way down, and that'll be icing as it's 4-on-4 with 7.5 left. Thompson on the face-off, loses it against Kavanaugh, and Petoskey controls again, looking to kill off some time. Kavanaugh across the ice, tips it on net to Bowen, and he freezes. And the faceoff will be in Big Rapids zone to restart play. Kidder out there with Pippin, Balahowski, and Welch. Face-off controlled by Petoskey, out to the blue line, kept in. Kidder blocks the shot. He chips it by, gets to the loose puck, finds Pippin. Pippin alone, and a nice save by Zalkowski. Kidder out to the blue line. Welch now as the power play starts for Big Rapids, and another one will come as Pippin is dragged down to the ice hard. Welch at the top of the blue line, shot gets tipped. Flax with it, loses it, and Balahowski with the rebound. Kidder controls. And with the extra man on the ice, now 6-on-5 as Pippin's back up on, or 6-on-4 as Pippin's back to his feet. Pippin with it, now finds it in front, loose rebound, still no control, and now thrown out by Petoskey, and the whistle comes. A minute and 2 seconds on the 5-on-3 will come after another Northman to the box. It's Wilder again. And a big opportunity for Big Rapids to extend their lead here. Shot off the frame of the net by McDonald. Somsel controls, looks, finds McDonald at the blue line. He walks in, over to Bome, walks in even more. Shot, and a nice save off the left leg pad by Zalkowski. Out to Bome again. McDonald this time, blocked in front and hits the glass. Strokirch with it, leaves it for Bome. Northman bench shouting out about the crease. And a shot off the post. Does not go in. It goes off the left post and stayed out. Off the stick of McDonald. Close chance there for Big Rapids. Bome now walking. Shot tipped. Somsel with it. Back out top to McDonald. Looking for these blue line shots with men in front. And another shot off the leg pad of Zalkowski. 3 seconds left in the first penalty as a man will come out of the box. Blanchard with the tip on that shot, but it's kept out. And now pinned to the boards was Somsel. Now he has the puck again. McDonald at the blue line. Over to Beaumais. 5-on-4 for 45 seconds. Another shot. Rebound. Somsel couldn't get the rebound through as it's off of a skate in front of Tim. Tired group for Petoskey out here on the penalty kill. Somsel's shot. That one gets tipped, but a nice easy save for Zalkowski. Tim off the glass, and McDonald keeps it at the line. Throws it back down, but intercepted. And just outside of the blue line as Somsel resets with Beaumais. 18 seconds left. Beaumais throws it in, and this will be icing as Beaumais was about 3 steps behind the red line. A lot of hectic plays, and now the head coach for Petoskey one leg up on the bench. Rob Higgins yelling at the officiating crew about a guy being in the crease. He had words for the officiating crew before the game even started earlier, so didn't per se not expect this. Petoskey wins the faceoff, and a shot caught by Bowen and frozen for the whistle. Petoskey with the face-off win. Out to the blue line. Shot redirected and a kick save by Bowen as the penalty concludes and the 5-on-3 has been officially killed off. Pass across the center of the zone, and now Kidder with a move past a man. Gets by, spins by Kavanaugh, and loses it. Now Robinson with the counterattack for Petoskey. He drops to a couple knees, throws one, and it's handcuffs off of Bowen and cleared by the Cardinals. And Welch gets hit kind of up high in the neutral zone, and now Young with it. Shot into the body, and then he gets hit from behind as he stopped in front of the net. And just punches being thrown by a lot of guys, and a helmet knocked off, and cross checks in the back, and but just a swarm of Northmen immediately start pushing and shoving, and then 5-on-3 as the defensemen stay out of it for Big Rapids to keep the face-off down deep. And just punches and cross-checks. And now another man in the box for Petoskey. And maybe it'll be a 5-on-4 situation. And in that case, Blashill will send out his power play crew. As Dale will get 2 penalties. Big Rapids controlling on the power play. Loose puck out front. Rebound and cleared out to the far side. Balahowski with it. Looking. Goes down to Welch. Welch curls. Balahowski's middle of the blue line. Near side Pippin. Throws it on net and tipped, and a rebound behind the net now for Kidder. Off of Welch's stick. He controls to Balahowski, but out of the zone as couldn't connect on that pass, and now back the other way for Horn. Welch with Horn on his back. Balahowski controls now with 1:15 left in the power play. Kidder, intercepted pass and thrown down the ice by Zalkowski. Bome across the red line, dumps it in. And Strokirch throws it down as takes a hit. And now a slashing call as Blanchard knocked the stick out of the hands of a player, and they'll signal interference.
Cardinal Hockey would like to thank the board sponsors, Gall Insurance Agency, Sawmill Blue, and Spur Insurance.
Go Blue, get one in.
Don't forget to get your Cardinal Cash ticket over at the Southwest Corridor. Also, you can sign up for Scott Shot, $1. You hit the net, and you'll win 50.
McDonald off the faceoff for Strokirch, finds Bome on the 4-on-4. Bome across between two men, but loses the puck before he can shoot it. And then Somsel pinches, and now it leaves a 2-on-1, but Petoskey couldn't get the pass off and control. Somsel dumps it, but off of a body, and Bome now back into his own zone. McDonald back to Bome. As there's 15 seconds left on the Petoskey power or penalty before they start their second power play of the day. McDonald intercepts behind the net, bounces it for Bome, and he'll control as he gets back across the red line and throws it in, and everyone will change for Big Rapids. Petoskey across the blue line, shot way wide of the net, will kick all the way out to the neutral zone, and dumped back in by Wilder. Jones with it, looks to dump it and gets the clear. And now Kidder pokes it away from Horn, and Pippin now in the attacking zone. With 45 seconds left, 1.5 minutes in the first period. And now glove down by Troxel, but can't get it in control of it, and it's dumped out to the neutral zone by Balahowski. Back and forth for Petoskey as they go far side and get into the zone. And a shot wide of the glove of Bowen and corralled near side. Backhand attempt by Troxel. Can't get enough on it. Out front. Neff with it. Goes for Horn. Horn out front, and a man getting shoved down from behind by Troxel. Shot by Tim goes way to the corner. Back out top for Neff, and then a shot and a tipped in, but no goal, as it'll be an interference call on Troxel. The initial call was interference, so on the shot, the whistle, and then after the fact, Troxel pushes Jones into his own goalie to make him fall, and then Troxel gets knocked down. And it looks like Kidder and Troxel both to the bench, and that's a case where you had another power play, and then Kidder just comes in and throws a man over. We'll see what the call is if they give them both a penalty again, because the initial call was interference, and then the only reason why Kidder shoved him is because Troxel shoved Jones into Bowen. So in my opinion of refereeing for 12 years, that's an interference call and then a roughing apiece. But it looks like they make them coincidental minors again, and it'll still be 5 seconds on the penalty for Blanchard. Face off one, and that will kill off the time. And now even strength, 5-on-5. A tip shot goes wide. Played down low for Petoskey, gloved by Flax, and he throws it all the way down the ice, and it will just go wide of the net for icing with 34 seconds left. 6 penalties for Petoskey, 4 for Big Rapids in the first period here. Flax, after the shot blocked, has a 2-on-2. Works, goes by a man, now curls in a shot. Nice save by Zalkowski. And then some more shoving after the fact. And the referees will have to get a handle on this game because there's just, no matter what happens, it's a shove or a punch or something after every whistle. Pippin on the face-off, and he loses it with 20 seconds left in the first period. Beaumay keeps it. McDonald at the blue line, walks by a man, shot off the leg pad, loose in front, cleared out to Beaumay at the blue line. Throws it down deep. Pippin across, but misses Flax. Welch keeps it and dumps it in deep with 4 seconds left. Pippin behind the net, throws it out front. Welch with a shot, and nice save, but after the whistle, or after the horn in the first period. Unofficial tally, though, as Big Rapids has the 1-0 lead, outshoots Petoskey 15-7. They go 1 for 4 on the power play in the first period, and the Northmen 0 for 2 as there were also 2 offsetting penalties. And just a lot to unpack, but first we'll go to our intermission break and come back and recap everything before we get ready for the second period of play. You're watching Big Rapids High School Hockey on YouTube.
In need of a trusted, professional, and experienced insurance agent? The things you've worked hard for deserve more than 15 minutes when it comes to insuring them. Let the team at Bleecker Insurance Services take the time necessary to best protect those investments at the lowest cost available to you. For over 50 years, Bleecker Insurance has represented the most respected companies in the business, and by continuing to add companies like Fremont Insurance, they promise to deliver the results you deserve at a cost you can afford. Visit BleeckerInsurance.com for a free quote today.
Listen to Detroit Lions football all season long on News Radio 1460 and 107.7 FM WBRN.
MOTA, Mecosta Osceola Transit Authority. They're here. They're everywhere. Available with a phone call to take you here to there, including connections to Isabella and Wexford County, Yates and Clare, shopping trips, meetings, appointments, visits, Monday through Saturday. A MOTA green and gold bus can take you where you need to go for as little as $2 with discounts for seniors, veterans, and kids. Call 796-4896 for availability and to confirm your rate. Just call 231-796-MOTA, 796-MOTA.
Make Thursday night pizza night and get your pizza half off at Big Rapids Bowling Center from 4 to 10 p.m. Or choose from their full menu and carry out or dine in. Big Rapids Bowling Center would love to host your next special event or birthday party. BRBC is open Sunday, noon to 9 p.m., Monday, 2 p.m. to 12 a.m., and Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 12 a.m. They're located on 3rd Avenue on the east side of Big Rapids. For the coldest beer in town, choose Big Rapids Bowling Center. Like and follow them on Facebook. Call 231-598-9344. Bing, bang, boom. Before you know it, Michigan winter hits hard. But the cold, snow, and ice don't hit you the hardest. They hit your car the hardest. So get to Ferris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. Let Adam and his crew of Napa certified technicians get your car tuned up and ready to handle the coming weather. Heat, windows, tires, brakes, wipers, oil, transmissions. They do it all. Ferris Auto Sales and Service means the best service quality. Napa service means the best parts. Trust Ferris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. Northland Drive, just north of the airport.
Ultracare of Big Rapids, Spectrum Health, just a few local employers actively hiring CNAs. Misiola Tech Affordable Education for Adults provides industry-recognized credentials to get you hired as soon as possible by local businesses in demand. Become a CNA, an EMT, a medical first responder. Learn from experienced teachers for a very affordable price with financing opportunities for almost everyone in their circumstances. Misiola Tech helps successfully change careers. Misiola Tech helps successfully enhance careers. Visit misiolatech.org for more information. That's MECEOLAtech.org.
AltaCare Big Rapids is hiring certified nurses assistants. Competitive pay, benefits including 401k match, dental, vision, PTO, and much more. Visit AltaCareOnline.com and click the Careers tab in the top right to apply. Join the AltaCare family today.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
It's not that the guys up front at Quality Car and Truck Repair don't like talking with you, but if it's easier or faster for you to make an appointment online for maintenance or repairs, just visit QualityCarAndTruckRepair.com. Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131 Big Rapids.
Follow all season long, every game, every minute on News Radio 1460, 107.7 WBRN.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom or has the time, resources, or family lifestyle to attend a school. Big Rapids Virtual School offers flexible hybrid learning options for all students from kindergarten through graduation. For 8 years, BRVS has offered an alternative path to high school graduation. COVID challenged us to expand our learning options for all students. Learning can happen at any time, any place, any way, and at any pace. Our program is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with hybrid supports available however you need them, in person and online for all students, grades K-12. Whether you have attended traditional school or are a homeschool family looking to take advantage of the many proven BRVS resources, find us on our webpage for more information and ask how BRVS might support your learning. Go online to brps.org/K12virtual.
There are things you plan for and they never happen. And there are things you never planned for, but they happen anyway. That can be the worst kind of thing to happen. Like a windshield with a crack or a windshield with an itty-bitty chip that will definitely become a big crack as Michigan winter rages on. Who has time for that? A1 Auto Glass. They're reliable, they're local, and they're locally owned. They come to you, and you can get up to $100 rebate on your deductible and a lifetime warranty on installation. A crack? A chip? Call 832-0092, 832-0092.
For over 70 years, MEMIC has been protecting educational employees and their families with the most affordable insurance. They provide educators exclusive auto, home, and umbrella coverage. Helping you understand insurance is what they do best. MEMIC has set the standard for above and beyond service, and they look to build a relationship of trust between you and them. Your local agent, Eric Dahm, has been working with MEMIC for 20 years. Call them today at 231-592-4660, 231-592-4660.
Amtech, Heidecker, Craft Tube, these are just a few of the local businesses actively hiring welders. Misiola Tech, affordable education for adults, provides industry-recognized credentials to get you hired as soon as possible by local businesses in demand. Learn stick, MIG and TIG, and advanced welding from experienced teachers for a very affordable price with financing opportunities for almost everyone in their circumstances. Misiola Tech helps successfully change careers. Misiola Tech helps successfully enhance careers. Visit misiolatech.org for more information. That's MECEOLAtech.org.
You don't have to go far for personalized, independent health care. With Michigan Primary Care Partners, our family and internal medicine provides comprehensive medical care with state-of-the-art technology in a caring and compassionate environment. Scheduling and results are easy with virtual appointments, on-site diagnostics, Medicare wellness exams, and an in-house pharmacy. 3 convenient locations in Big Rapids, Reed City, and Canadian Lakes. Schedule your appointment at MichiganPrimaryCarePartners.com today.
getting ready here for the second period, and Big Rapids, shockingly, has the 1-0 lead. And I say shockingly not in a sarcastic way, but because Petoskey entering today is 11-2-0, a team that has won most of their games, 22 of a possible 26 points, where Big Rapids has 7 of it of a possible 24. Just a team that is typically more of the we're going to slug you and beat you to a pulp team. And now Big Rapids with the 1-0 lead and out shooting them 15-7 in the first period. But it's been the penalty trouble for Petoskey. 6 in the first, 4 for Big Rapids, 2 coincidentals. So 1 for 4 on the power play went the Cardinals and 0 for 2 the Northmen. The goal, Pippin, they said from Welch, but looking back at the video from the first period, it should be Pippin from Flax and Kidder. As Kidder walked out from the goal line, backhanded it, and with the loose puck, Pippin or Flax went to go swat it in, and it shot hit off the leg pad and went straight to Pippin, who buried it. So Petoskey never had control, and it was then Kidder to Flax to Pippin for the goal, and the lone goal of the game. Surprisingly for the Northmen, as they had 6 penalties. The last one was the first for Troxel, who now leads the team with 52 penalty minutes. There's also 30 for Race Zalkowski. His brother Gavin is the goaltender, who has one today. 22 for Horn. And 25 now for Wilder, who's had 2 today. And 16 for Dale. All of those are more than anyone on the Cardinals. The most for the Cardinals is 14 for Flax. Blanchard's up to 8. Kidder up to 4. And now Young with his 6th penalty minute of the season. So there's only 1 in double digits for Big Rapids, and everyone in double digits for the Northmen past Tanner Flax. 181 penalty minutes, for Petoskey now in the season, and 86 for Big Rapids. So more than double the penalty minutes for Petoskey over your hometown Cardinals. Big Rapids on the ice. And we get set for the second period of play here at Ferris State Ice Arena. Pippin with his 5th goal, the 6th assist for Kidder, and the 3rd for Flax. Pippin now breaks the tie for point leader, as he's now got 16 with his 5 goals, 11 assists. Welch with 11 and 4 and 15. Samso on the faceoff, and it's through the legs of Robinson, won by Petoskey, and dumped down into the Cardinal zone. McDonald behind the net, curls, but backhands it to Strokirch, and flips it around the near side. Jones to get it, flips it and takes a hit, and now Pippin getting it out, shoving off a couple of attackers, and now back into the zone for Petoskey. Robinson gets by Jones, throws it all the way across, and sliding into the net and taking the net off is a Petoskey player. Fans wanting interference, but instead it will bring the puck out of the zone. I'll tell you guys, this is going to be an entertaining one today, as not just the, here, I'll crank up the crowd mic just a little bit for everyone, just to hear what I'm hearing. Face-off won by Big Rapids. And a play off the boards for Welch, coasting down, but not going to get there in time. I think you guys are well aware of how I treat this, and that I will call stuff out either way, whether it's for or against Big Rapids. If Big Rapids is doing something stupid, I'll say it. And the Petoskey fans are acting more stupid than any other fans that we've had so far. Behind the net, thrown out front. Loose puck, poking at a couple players, and now walking with it. Well, shot attempt was stifled, and now thrown down deep for Horn. Throws it out front. Out to the blue line. Dale throws it in, and its shot's blocked. And now Flack's trying to swat it out, and he gets it past Tim. Change for Big Rapids as Flax is in on Tim, trying to create the turnover, and now a holding call will be called against Flax as he fell down and pulled down Tim from behind. That's an easy one to call. And now Horn with the puck across into the corner. Gets bodied and rubbed into the boards, and now two guys go at it, McDonald and Horn. And now back out top, and now I think it's going to be both McDonald and Horn.
Rapids penalty, number 19, 2 minutes holding.
Yep. Flax holding. Got that one.
Offsetting penalties.
Yep.
Number 4 for Big Rapids, 2 minutes holding.
Yep.
And number 10, 2 minutes holding.
Okay.
For Petoskey.
We're on the same page here.
Number 10 for Petoskey, 2 minutes rough.
Ah. It was a double hold as Horn and McDonald held each other, and then apparently after the fact, Horn roughed McDonald, which, I don't know, maybe he threw a punch when they were on the ice or something, and they had both of them. But it's a 4-on-3 for Petoskey, and then a 5-on-4 for Big Rapids. 26 penalty minutes now for Horn on the season. McDonald just trying to make a case for himself as the penalty minute leader while playing the least amount of games. Kidder out front in the 4-on-3. Back up to Pippen out top, and now a breakaway attempt for Kavanaugh, the goal leader for Petoskey off the side of the net. Pippen with the skate stop, and now 2-on-2 with Bome. Walks in, a toe hit drag, and gets knocked down. And now numbers for Petoskey coming back. Robinson with it near side. Crosses with Troxel, drops for Kavanaugh, but doesn't drop it enough. Out front, Troxel with the one-timer and a big save by Bowen. And then diving in, Troxel, as the whistle was already blown, claims it was loose and poked it in. But Bowen coming up big. I couldn't tell if it was loose, but Troxel dove in there and knocked it out. This game, I'll tell you what, we're not even halfway through. Face-off win for Petoskey over for Zalkowski. Near side Tim has Kavanaugh down low, and Robinson out front. Back out to Tim, over to Zalkowski. Goes for the backdoor attempt, blocked by Jones. Back out to Tim, and that'll be picked off by Welch with some speed, but Tim with his long reach clears the puck away, and now attacks. Cutting to his forehand, loses the puck now, and just runs over a man. And now cleared all the way down the ice by Jones, and Welch, the first one there. Played by Zalkowski, the goaltender, Gavin, with his brother out on the ice in race. Around goes Robinson. Shot far side, misses the net, and out for Pippen. 22 seconds left on the two penalties for Big Rapids as McDonald and Flax will come back out. And it'll be a 2-minute power play as this is icing and a whistle with 12 seconds left. 13:36 left in the second period. If Kidder can win this face-off and control, they could just set up the power play now. They win it, but it gets picked off by Boderka, walking in and goes around Bome. Out front, but misses it. 2 seconds and 1, and both penalties over for Big Rapids. 5-on-4 for the Cardinals. Loose puck out front. Pippen now has a man on him, and Boderka who blocks the pass. And too many men as both jumped out of the box and one off the bench, and that'll end the power play for Big Rapids as another will go to the box. That's just a lack of communication where both guys coming out of the box and Flax and McDonald, and someone jumped on the ice. Or McDonald changed and two people jumped on the ice. But you have to know who's coming out of the box, who's not, and who's going to the bench. Bench minor for too many men. Out front, loose puck, and Bowen covers up. And Strokers knocks down a man and just stands over top of him. just going to let you guys know that Kyle Bowen and I are having a field day up here. This is a fun game. Strokerts blocks the shot, doesn't know where it goes. Out to the blue line, shot again, sticked away by Bowen. Nice save. And now Somsel skates it near side, opens up the ice, and flips it across the red line and takes a big hit there by Zalkowski. Surprised no one wanted that one to be a penalty. Somsel near side, shot off the leg pad and into the glove of Zalkowski. A minute 21 on Welch is serving the penalty. That's a big move by Blashill to put Welch in the box for the too many men. Which it was probably Welch who came off the bench, and you choose someone from the ice, and sometimes coaches don't want to put their stars in the box, but that's a lesson that I would say is, hey, it was your fault. You're the one who came off the box, and with the sixth man, you're going to the box. Brogan Jones runs a man into the boards and gets some of the crowd pumped up, and now a play out to the blue line. Shot off the glove and wide of Bowen. Walking back out front, pass across the slot. No one there. Petoskey stirring now as Kidder runs Kavanaugh into the bench or into the boards. And now Kidder with it, just trying to get it across the zone and just runs a man over at the blue line. That in the name of Liam Nolan. Kidder just explodes through him after he pokes the puck away. Straight pass for Flax off his skate. Petoskey has it, and a tipped pass, no icing. 14 seconds left in the power play, or the 4-on-4, and they create a short power play for Petoskey. Blanchard now, and gets hit, but the puck goes to Flax. Power play time now, 9 seconds for Petoskey. Shot by Flax off the paddle. And now even strength. Balahowski near side. Finds Welch. Welch shot from the blue line and just swallowed up easily by Gavin Zalkowski. And then Blanchard thrown down to the ice and being pushed away by Petoskey. And now the linesman goes down. Petoskey off the faceoff clears it near side. Back into the Petoskey zone, but the Northmen get it out and dump back in at the red line by McDonald, and they say icing. I don't know why that's icing. They were right at the red line. So at 10:45, play back down in the Cardinal zone. Maybe McDonald technically let it go before the red line, but he was straddling that red line. We've seen farther ones waved off. McDonald, one-on-one against Horn, gets knocked down. Logan Leiter throws it out off of a body, and now Martin digging for it. Into the blue and across the blue, and takes a huge hit as he enters the zone, but he gets it deep. Martin now with it, out front for Leiter, but intercepted by Horn. Off the boards near side and through the legs of Leiter, Carter, with around 10 minutes left. Bowen moves it to Carter. Has it poked off his stick, and now Strokerts with it. Goes across for Pippin. Gets across the blue line and walks in. Back down for Kidder, who controls and goes around the net. Throws it out front, no one there for Big Rapids. And now a 2-on-1. Kavanaugh and Robinson. Kavanaugh with the puck. Robinson going to the net. Kavanaugh finds him, but Robinson off his stick and wide. Troxel in there just throwing bodies around, and now a high hit by Leiter. And they'll take both of them, is what it looked like. He signaled with both arms, thinking maybe he's taking both, but it should be lighter for the cross-check, and then I think he's signaling Troxel for the hold afterwards, too. Coincidentals again. High flip for Big Rapids, and Tim plays it perfectly and gets it back into the Cardinals zone. Jones clears it down, and Welch with the poke attempt, but doesn't get it. Blanchard now with him. Follows it up, gets a shot, but it's tipped, blocked, and now near side rung around. McDonald at the blue line shoots it. Tipped out in front, loose, and another penalty coming as hand in the air, and a trip called on Petoskey.
Offsetting penalties. Big Rapids, number 5, 2 minutes holding, and Petoskey, number 2 minutes interference.
And now they'll take Dale back to the box for a trip. Dale's third penalty of the game. Troxel with 2, Horn with 2, Wilder with 2. It's the same names for Petoskey with the penalty trouble. Blue Petoskey was moving out of the face-off when the puck was dropped, and then the puck got dropped and they whistled it down and just kicked him out anyways. Shot off the whistle, or off the drop, swallowed up by Zalkowski. Flax near side at the blue line. Shot off a leg and kicked out in front by Horn. Flax, though, plays him nicely and lifts the stick and gets the puck back into the zone. Rung around off the linesman or the referee's feet, and now cleared all the way down the ice by Nolan. 8:45 left in the second period, a minute and a half on the power play for Big Rapids. 1-0 to score. Shots even 4 apiece this period. Welch into the zone, walking, shoots low off the left leg pad, now clears for Pippin. Out top to the blue line, Balahowski. Looking, back out to Kidder over the side. Out front, just past Strokirch's stick. Down low, Kidder again. Pippin near side in the corner. Out top, Balahowski. Shot, tipped, out front, loose puck, and swallowed up by Zalkowski. As Big Rapids finally getting some good power play opportunities that they didn't yesterday. This is the 6th power play that'll count towards the power play percentage for Big Rapids. There's been 4 coincidental power play penalties as well. So 10 for Petoskey and 8 penalties for Big Rapids this game. Killing time down low, 2-on-1, not digging the puck out. Strokirch just pinning a man, and Somsel has to get down there, and so does now Blanchard. There we go. Get down there and move some bodies. McDonald out top with a shot off the back end, and Strokirch off the rebound goes top shelf. Another power play goal for Big Rapids, and now a 2-0 lead against Petoskey. The freshman, Maverick Strokirch, gets the rebound off the inboards and puts it up high. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to be up 2-0. Bome dumps it in. Blanchard down there McDonald near side, though, as it gets flung around, keeps it. Down for Blanchard behind the net. Takes a big hit. Stands up tall. Way to go, Blanchard. Out front, loose puck. Bome keeps it. Throws it back down to the corner. Blanchard again. Taking 2 guys on down there. Near side attempt, and now off the body of McDonald as Kavanaugh was trying to poke it free. And back Flax helps to cover defensively. Breakout pass, Welch in center ice. Finds Pippin on the near side. Pippin walks in, shoots low off the toe of Zalkowski. Now Welch out top, finds McDonald. Dumps it down low for Strokirch. Back to Pippin, out front, past Welch, and out of the zone for Jones to control. He shoots it in, and they tag as the puck is covered by Zalkowski just outside the frame. And Strokirch now getting in there as Strokirch gets a punch by Zalkowski.
At 7:16 in the second, Big Rapids power play scored by number 15, Derek Strokirch. Assist on that goal, number 4, Robert McDonald.
And now Strokirch will go to the box as the only call being made. Which, understandably, he goes in and sprays the goalie. But that's a tough freshman move. You just got your team up 2-0 and you take a unwanted penalty. Petoskey, after the tie-up, now controls. Tim moves and a shot down low by Wilder goes to the corner. Hard on him, Leiter. Now out front for Kavanaugh. Nice poke by Bowen, though, to not let it get through. Tim with the shot. Loose rebound in front. Out to the face-off dot, and now Balahowski clears all the way down the ice. Good aggression there by Big Rapids on the kill. Kidder, Welch, Jones, and Balahowski on the PK. Moving in fast, Kavanaugh looks, shoots, rebound, can't control, and shot up, but knocked down by the defenseman at the blue line. That's a good job by Wilder to jump up and knock that one down. Welch now with it, tries to flip it out, doesn't get it out of the blue, and now a poke by Pippin does. That's too many men. That was 6 guys on the ice for a while, and they didn't call it that time. Balahowski working against Robinson. Now Robinson has it, leaves it for Zalkowski. Zalkowski has it off of a skate and now cleared out of the zone by Jones. But that was a play where they had guys changing and had extra men on the ice. 4 in that area with their 2 defensemen back, and we're playing the puck, and that's one that you need to call too many men as well. Robinson across, but gets poked at the blue line, can't get it into the zone. Now Troxel with it, has it off his stick, and now Boderka skates in. Shot gets blocked by a dropping McDonald. 5 seconds left in the power play with 4.5 left in the game, or in the second period. Play out front, and a man knocked down by Flax, but now iced down by Bome after the power play is concluded, and that'll bring things all the way back down. 0 for 5 on the game is Petoskey on the power play. 2 of 6 are Big Rapids. Horn on the faceoff for Petoskey. Loses it. Now Big Rapids with it. McDonald near side. Dumps it for Pippin, who pokes it by a man. Now numbers if they can get to the puck. He stops it. Has Strokirch with him. Shoots it low. And a nice leg pad save to the corner by Zalkowski. Out top, Bome keeps. Throws it down low. Strokirch back out on the ice. Keeps it low in the corner. reverse the sides for Petoskey to break it out now. And now another power play to Big Rapids as Troxel loses the puck and just throws his hands up to the helmets of both of the players. And will be called for his third penalty of the game. He tried to get the puck in. When he failed, he decided to throw his hands up high, and that's what's being called. And the fans not happy about it for Petoskey, but you can't be throwing your hands up to people's face masks when they hit you. And there's no excuse, especially when you're the shorter player. McDonald. Beaumais back to McDonald. Somsel out, back to McDonald. Top of the blue line. Beaumais and him playing catch. Back to McDonald. Looking for a lane. Somsel now with it at the hash mark. Back for McDonald. Shot gets tipped and goes wide. And now two men out front, and Blanchard and Somsel with it, and Strokirch plays it back to them. And now Tim clears it all the way down. 3:15 left in the second, 1:20 in the power play. Robinson attacking for Petoskey, trying to create a turnover, shorthanded, and Beaumais circles back. Kidder with Flax and Welch out there. Beaumais gets across the red line and dumps it in. Welch in on the attack with Tim. Pins him, and the puck goes by for Kidder. Now Pippin, shot, and a nice save by Gavin Zalkowski. 2:50 left in the period and 55 in the minor for head contact. Kidder with the face-off win. Pippin out to Flax up top. Over for Balahoski. Down low for Pippin. Out to Balahoski again at the blue line. Lone man on the stripe. Welch over to Balahoski. Down for Pippin. Looking for the return pass, but doesn't get a handle on it. It's loose in front. Poked just wide by Welch. Oh, he had an easy opportunity to put it in the net and couldn't get enough on it. Pippin controls now. Balahoski in his feet has two on him, and now a break for Horn. Horn in alone with a couple guys coming quick on his back, and he shoots forehand and a save by Bowen. Nice job, Evan Bowen, to stay with him on the breakaway attempt. Pippin digging with Flax, and now they control. 4 seconds on the power play, so that will end, but a good power play overall for Big Rapids to get some good chances. Now they just have to keep this momentum through the period. 1:40 left, and Troxel just throws his shoulder deep into someone from behind. Back out front, or out top for Wilder. Beaumais with a man on him, and another power play will come as in front, Horn knocks down Pippin, and interference will be called. A 1:29 left in the second period, and Horn to the box for interference, his third penalty of the game. I'm running out of room on my penalty chart. McDonald over to Beaumais. Shot, rebound, nice save out front, and cleared all the way down the ice by Petoskey. Bowens holds it and plays for Beaumais near side, who throws it back down for McDonald to reset. Robinson and Kavanaugh play an aggressive forecheck on the penalty kill. Beaumais, and now plays it in as it's tipped by Blanchard. Somsel first to get there. Walking goes back down low for Strokirch, who tries to keep it with escape, but trips himself, and now it's thrown all the way down the ice. Beaumais tips it, And now a race as Kavanaugh gets there, but Bome's long stick gets the puck out from underneath him first. Robinson back across the blue line. Backhand attempt. Shot through the 5-hole, and it goes off the post. Stretch pass tipped by Strokirch, and now a change for the power play. 30 seconds left in the period, and all the way down the ice slowly by the Petoskey defense. Balahoski with it. Need to move it if you want a chance here in the second again. Pippin dancing past a couple sticks, but falls down to his knees and loses the puck, and it's cleared back down with 10 seconds left. Pippin again, moves it for Kidder. Calling for a shot, 3 seconds left. Shoots it and it's blocked, and that'll do it for the second period. With 29 seconds left on the power play, Big Rapids will take a 2-0 lead to the intermission, and will step aside for another intermission break. It'll be an entertaining third period here at Ferris State Ice Arena, and you'll have the coverage, or we'll have the coverage here for you guys on Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey on YouTube.
In need of a trusted, professional, and experienced insurance agent? The things you've worked hard for deserve more than 15 minutes when it comes to insuring them. Let the team at Bleecker Insurance Services take the time necessary to best protect those investments at the lowest cost available to you. For over 50 years, Bleecker Insurance has represented the most respected companies in the business, and by continuing to add companies like Fremont Insurance, they promise to deliver the results you deserve at a cost you can afford. Visit BleeckerInsurance.com for a free quote today.
Follow all season long, every game, every minute on News Radio 1460, 107.7 WBRN.
Alter Care of Big Rapids Spectrum Health. Just a few local employers actively hiring CNAs. Misiola Tech Affordable Education for Adults provides industry-recognized credentials to get you hired as soon as possible by local businesses in demand. Become a CNA, an EMT, a medical first responder. Learn from experienced teachers for a very affordable price with financing opportunities for almost everyone in their circumstances. Misiola Tech helps successfully change careers. Misiola Tech helps successfully enhance careers. Visit misiolatech.org for more information. That's MECEOLA Tech.org.
There are things you plan for and they never happen. And there are things you never plan for, but they happen anyway. That can be the worst kind of thing to happen. Like a windshield with a crack or a windshield with an itty-bitty chip that will definitely become a big crack as Michigan winter rages on. Who has time for that? A1 Auto Glass. They're reliable, they're local, and they're locally owned. They come to you, and you can get up to $100 rebate on your deductible and a lifetime warranty on installation. A crack? A chip? Call 832-0092, 832-0092.
Make Thursday night pizza night and get your pizza half off at Big Rapids Bowling Center from 4 to 10 p.m. Or choose from their full menu and carry out or dine in. Big Rapids Bowling Center would love to host your next special event or birthday party. BRBC is open Sunday, noon to 9 p.m., Monday, 2 p.m. to 12 a.m., and Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 12 a.m. They're located on 3rd Avenue on the east side of Big Rapids. For the coldest beer in town, choose Big Rapids Bowling Center. Like and follow them on Facebook. Call 231-598-9344.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom or has the time, resources, or family lifestyle to attend a school. Big Rapids Virtual School offers flexible hybrid learning options for all students from kindergarten through graduation. For 8 years, BRVS has offered an alternative path to high school graduation. COVID challenged us to expand our learning options for all students. Learning can happen at any time, any place, any way, and at any pace. Our program is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with hybrid supports available however you need them, in person and online for all students, grades K-12. Whether you have attended traditional school or are a homeschool family looking to take advantage of the many proven BRVS resources, find us on our webpage for more information and ask how BRVS might support your learning. Go online to brps.org/K12virtual.
MOTA, Mecosta Osceola Transit Authority. They're here. They're everywhere. Available with a phone call to take you here to there, including connections to Isabella and Wexford County, Yates and Clare, shopping trips, meetings, appointments, visits, Monday through Saturday. A MOTA Green and Gold bus can take you where you need to go for as little as $2 with discounts for seniors, veterans, and kids. Call 796-4896 for availability and to confirm your rate. Just call 231-796-MOTA. 796-MOTA.
Oh, my back!
Your back is acting up again. The muscles are sore and stiff. You can hardly bend. Try Ferris Auto Sales and Service to replace your shocks and struts. When you've worn out shocks and struts, the smallest potholes can jar your spine. The smallest bumps can bend your head, flying back into the roof of the car. Don't get CTE and have back pain. Visit the Napa Certified Techs at Ferris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. They'll get you cruising along pain-free in no time. Ferris Auto Sales and Service, just north of Big Rapids, your Napa Service Center.
For over 70 years, MEMIC has been protecting educational employees and their families with the most affordable insurance. They provide educators exclusive auto, home, and umbrella coverage. Helping you understand insurance is what they do best. MEMIC has set the standard for above and beyond service, and they look to build a relationship of trust between you and them. Your local agent, Eric Dahm, has been working with MEMIC for 20 years. Call them today at 231-592-4660. 231-592-4660.
AltaCare Big Rapids is hiring certified nurses assistants. Competitive pay, benefits including 401k match, dental, vision, PTO, and much more. Visit AltaCareOnline.com and click the Careers tab in the top right to apply. Join the AltaCare family today.
When quality counts, you can count on us.
It's not that the guys up front at Quality Car and Truck Repair don't like talking with you, but if it's easier or faster for you to make an appointment online for maintenance or repairs, just visit QualityCarAndTruckRepair.com. Quality Car and Truck Repair, 220th Avenue off Perry, just west of 131 Big Rapids.
Listen to Detroit Lions football all season long on News Radio 1460 and 107.7 FM WBRN.
Amtech, Heidecker, Craft Tube, these are just a few of the local businesses actively hiring welders. Misiola Tech, affordable education for adults, provides industry-recognized credentials to get you hired as soon as possible by local businesses in demand. Learn stick, MIG and TIG, and advanced welding from experienced teachers for a very affordable price with financing opportunities for almost everyone in their circumstances. Misiola Tech helps successfully change careers. Misiola Tech helps successfully enhance careers. Visit misiolatech.org for more information. That's MECEOLA Tech.org.
Do you suffer from arthritis, bursitis, tendonitis, or carpal tunnel? Maybe a sports injury has you sidelined. Trust the orthopedic surgeons at West Michigan Surgery Center to get you back in the game. West Michigan Surgery Center offers many of the same advanced orthopedic treatments performed in hospitals at a fraction of the cost, without the wait. West Michigan Surgery Center in Big Rapids. Named among the best ambulatory surgery centers in the country by Newsweek magazine. Visit westmichigansurgerycenter.com today.
Getting ready for the last frame of the game. And Big Rapids with the 2-0 lead will set you up with how you got there. It's been a slew of penalties for both teams. 12 for Petoskey and 9 for Big Rapids. And in the first period, it was the first one, an elbow to Wilder with 6:23 into the first period. And Brennan Pippin buried the rebound from Flax and Kidder to get the 1-goal lead with 7:27 into the first period. Then, after just a lot of coincidental minors and scrappiness and just back and forth between both these teams, there have been a total of 42 penalty minutes. And guys like Wilder have 2, Troxel with 3, Horn with 3, Dale with 3, and then the last one goes to the goalie, Gavin Zalkowski. And then for Big Rapids, Blanchard with 2, Strokirch, Carter Leiter, McDonald, Flax, Kidder, Young, all with 1, and a bench minor for too many men. Then in the second period, on a tripping call to Dale, 7:49 into the second, Maverick Strokirch got his 3rd goal of the season from McDonald. Another loose rebound play off of a point shot. This one, McDonald shot it, went off the end boards and went to Strokirch on the far side with an empty net, and he went top shelf as well to make it 2-0. The shots, 27-14 in favor of Big Rapids. They're 2 for 6 on the power play, and Petoskey 0 for 5. And this is looking like a game that you thought Petoskey was going to come in and absolutely blow out Big Rapids most likely with the 11-2 record against a 3-8-1 record. But it's not the case right now. 2-0 lead for Big Rapids, and they have a 29-second power play to start the 3rd period. This should be a fun one. The second period was very entertaining in a lot of aspects, and not expecting it to slow down with the last 17 minutes left. Both benches ready. Everyone on the ice ready. Officiating crew ready. Puck drop. Won by Big Rapids. And they have a very short time on the power play. And as they set up, this will kill a third of the clock off for that power play. And still wet there at the faceoff dot to the right of Evan Bowen. In front of the net. And that causes almost a turnover. As the puck not sliding, sticking in the water. 5 seconds left in the power play. And Balhosky gets it out, leaves it for Welch, and he chips it in just to wide of the net as the power play is over and Horn's out of the box. Opportunity here now. Horn out of the box. Gets a stretch pass. Can't control it enough to get a good opportunity. And it's held by Horn, and the whistle blown before the puck in the net. That's the second time now that Petoskey has had the puck wind up in the net after the whistle's blown. Bowen gave a good stick whack to Horn. Face off to the left of Bowen. Won and controlled by Big Rapids. McDonald throws it around. Blanchard at the blue line. Takes a hit at the scorer's box. The puck down behind the Petoskey zone for the defenseman who flips it near side. Off the leg of Zalkowski out front. Zomsel just backhand attempt, and then a player run over from behind, just trying to get him out of the crease. It didn't seem like more one of the situations from before, but it looked like Strokerch doing what he does and going to the net and being a nuisance. And it looked like Tim was trying to stay between him and try to keep him away from the goaltender, and in doing so, they kind of push him over the goalie. Nothing too much there. Cooler heads prevailed, too, afterwards. Face-off won by Kidder. McDonald at the circle. Shoots. Stipped off the stick and up high. Off the boards, and Bome keeps looking for McDonald up high. Off the glass. McDonald throws it down low. Pippin now out front. Kidder shot and off the blocker of Zalkowski. Pippin with it. Working. Finds Kidder. Out front. Kidder gets away and a shot, and it's swallowed up. Two good saves by Zalkowski off the stick of Kidder. One with the blocker and the other one just pinching his legs together on it as he dropped to the butterfly. 15:26 left in the third period. Welch on the faceoff with Blanchard to his right, Flax to his left. Won by Petoskey, cleared around the near side. Robinson tries to go for a chip pass for Troxel, and it's behind him. And now a stick in the legs of Balahowski, but no trip. Welch down behind his corner. Goes to play it down low. Robinson pinches and keeps it. Out top, off the body of Flax, and it clears out to the neutral zone. Welch stands up Robinson in the neutral zone, but doesn't knock him down. And now Flax throws it across the red line and on net. Glove down by Zalkowski and played by Neff behind his net. Near side, Troxel goes across all the way for Robinson. Pokes it by McDonald, and now Kavanaugh with the puck. Curling, looking, has Troxel in the slot. Troxel shoots just wide. Good opportunity there for Petoskey. Now Martin storming up the near side. Takes two hits, keeps moving. Tim down deep, kicks it around for Troxel on the near side. Skating across the neutral zone and gets across the red line. And gets a couple sticks up, and surprise no hook there. And now Horn bodies a man. And then Somsel trying to dig through. Leiter spins and falls, and then Horn on top of him throws a couple punches into him and gets off of him now. Somsel across the red line, dumps it in. And a full change for Big Rapids. Pippin, Strokerch, Bome, Jones, Kidder. The new five out there for Big Rapids. Off the boards and cleared down, and no icing as Bome will get there. 13.5 left in the third. Wrapped around near side for Kidder. Doesn't move and kick it, and it goes all the way down, and now no icing waved as Tim will get there before it crosses the red line. And now a trip against Maverick. Strokerch will be called, so hands in the air, and Zalkowski goes to the bench. Extra man as Kavanaugh gets into the zone, but has to spin back. And now touched by Jones. And the penalty will be assessed. Second penalty in a row for Strokerch. Controlled by Petoskey and a block shot off the face-off. Kavanaugh in the corner, and now pinching McDonald just to hold it. Balahowski runs his body into Kavanaugh, and McDonald throws it off the glass and out. Just past the 13-minute mark with 1:40 in the penalty. Strokerch all over the score sheet. A goal and 2 penalties. Nice pass there by Zalkowski for Davidson walking in, or Robinson, correction. And a block shot by Flax, and now Welch with it. Walks around Robinson and uses his speed to get into the zone across another man. Still has it, and shot, look, rebound, oh, almost kicked in. Went off the skate of Neff after the rebound was kicked out. And it almost went on net, or it went on net, but almost went in. But Zalkowski kicked his leg pad out again. Halfway done with the power play and 12 minutes left in the period. Pippen throws it down deep into the corner, and Bome goes to attack. Cleared around near side. No one skating for Petoskey, and Kidder will get there first and run a man over. Pippen now with it. Shooting near our far side, misses. And now a pass for Horn. Has a stick on him and Brogan Jones, and he throws it down the ice to clear it. Tangled up are the two, and now Jones goes to the box, or to the bench for a change. 20 seconds left in the power play, 11 and a half in the game. Quick speed and a move, but a shot wide by Tim. Fan on the shot at the point by Nolan, and now off a blocked attempt out to the blue line, and now cleared in offside, so Petoskey will have to tag as the penalty time expires for Strokirch, and he's out of the box. Just over 11 minutes left in regulation. McDonald working, and a big hit by Blanchard, and slow to get up is Badurka, who just chest to chest ran into a big body of Blanchard. Blanchard digging down there, and now a couple guys running at him, and Tim and Troxel. And I think a whistle to stop play because the cage of Tim came off, which means he has to leave the ice. And an offensive zone face-off for Big Rapids. Two to nothing, Big Rapids leads with 10:42 left in the third period. Face-off one, shot blocked by Martin, and a nice pass by Robinson over for Troxel, but reading it nicely was Bome, who intercepts, and now back the other way, Martin. Backhand flipped and gets run over and knocked down by Horn, who then, in junction with that, knocks over Troxel. Onside play, and Horn off the chest of Bowen. And another hit at the blue line by Troxel. And icing called. Troxel up to 56 minutes in penalty minutes this season. Doubles most of his teammates besides Race Salkowski. .10 left in the third period. Strokirch can't get the puck out of the zone, and Salkowski has it, throws it across. Kavanaugh couldn't get there, and a shot by Neff blocked in front. Robinson with it, plays it out top. Wilder goes across for Neff. Neff down low for Robinson. Kavanaugh in the slot with Zalkowski, and two men fall in the corner. Balhosky and Leiter on Robinson. Kavanaugh and now Zalkowski go to help. Zalkowski walks out with it but loses it again. And now Strokirch with it. Can't get the shot out of the zone. Takes a hit. And now Kidder working to get it out. Goes back in, and Balhosky slips when he tries to receive the pass, and it goes behind the net. Leiter off the glass, gloved by Kavanaugh, but out to the blue line. And blown dead for a hand pass. Because Kavanaugh knocked it down with his hand, and then Neff played it in the neutral zone. 9:11 left in the third period. Still some aggression, but not nearly as energetic as the second period. I'm fine with it slowing down a bit. Welch on the faceoff A loaded near side for Petoskey. Plays it near side. McDonald holds, shot off the blocker, was going wide. Cleared to the near or far side. Now Welch back across the red line. Plays it down for Flax. Flax and Tim doing battle. Tim using his body and control to stay away from him. And now Bome with it. This is off the stick of Zalkowski. Back down low for Welch. Chips it. Spinning back, Horn with the puck. Welch on him. Tim fans the shot, has it again, shoots, gets it through this time, and it's just blocked by the stick of Bowen to the corner. Shot again from the blue line. Rebound out front. Controlled by Welch, thrown around. Now out of the zone. Flax couldn't chip it farther. And now thrown down, no icing for Petoskey with 8 minutes left in the third period. Off the boards for Balahoski. He pokes it deeper for Young. Offsides, and now a penalty against Preston Young, who was receiving a hit, and when receiving a hit got caught up with his arm and his stick and pulled down what looked like Troxel. Yep, it was Troxel. So Young will go to the box. Two minutes on Young. And Troxel up safely and skating on his own to the bench, and that's good to see. Always hate to see if a player is coming up limping or injured or anything of the sort, whether it be severe or not. I hate to see any time that a player is hurt on either team. So good to see Troxel skate to the bench. Plays like a thorn in someone's side, which can be annoying to play against, but respect him as a player. Shot wide. Wilder keeps it for Petoskey on the power play. Down low. Back out top for Petoskey. Tim with it. Near side. Down for Robinson. Shot. Goes wide of the net. Tim gathers. Back out to Wilder. Intercepted by Pippin, though. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Pippin pokes it in. Goes around Tim, who loses his stick. Now he's walking and just gets bodied and thrown into the net. Basically, this is a big hit by Tim. Just using his strength without his stick. Into the attacking zone for Petoskey again. Zalkowski plays it out for Tim at the blue line. Shot blocked, goes to the near corner. Bome with it. Just past 7 minutes left in the period and a minute in the power play. Kavanaugh with it. Haven't seen a lot from Kavanaugh this game. Leads the team in goals and was tied until last night in points with Robinson. Pippin now. Across the blue line, shoots it in and goes to change. .35 seconds left. A stretch pass gets intercepted by Balahoski. And he'll throw it on net and gets blocked. And now he has it again. Shoots again and saved off the blocker by Zalkowski. Down low, Flax just killing off time. 20 seconds left in the power play. 6 minutes in the game. Stretch pass just over the stick of Horn. Jones with it, chips it. Horn keeps it with his leg. And Jones with a second attempt gets it to Pippin, who dumps it in. And there goes Troxel missing the hit. Stretch opportunity and past the stick of Horn, and that'll go all the way for icing. And the offensive player is upset with Liam Nolan for that attempt of a pass there. With 5:48 left in the third period. 0 for 7 on the power play is Petoskey. 2 of 6, or 2 of 7 is jeez. Oh, that my summer kicked in and I almost said Battle Creek. Big Rapids. Sorry about that. I broadcasted baseball in Battle Creek this summer, and that just, I kicked back to that for some reason. Big Rapids and Battle Creek, two-word cities that start with B, apparently. Big Rapids controls, and McDonald just coasts through a couple guys and gets it all the way out to the blue line. Leaves it for Blanchard. He goes around a man. Gets stood up, though, by Neff. Far side. McDonald keeps it, takes a hit from Wilson. And now all the way back down the ice. Pippin across the red line. Walks in. Dances through a man. Shot off the leg pad of Zalkowski. Strokerts plays it while falling. Can't find Pippin, though. And now Nolan has it as he takes a hit from Pippin. At the bench of Petoskey. Chipped by Robinson, but held there by Balahoski. Two guys go down. And now flipped off of the support beam over center ice. It will come back down to the Petoskey end. With 4.5 left.
Cardinals would like to thank our sponsors, Boss Eye Associates, PTE Energy, Ferris, the Pioneer Group, Victor Surinay and Financial.
Offensive zone faceoff for Grant Kidder with his line mates Pippin and Strokerch. Beaumay and Jones on the back end. Near side, no one there besides Pippin, who takes a hit to make the play. And he goes back and bumps into the referee who was trying to get out of the way. Pippin, off the loose puck, shoots it, goes off of the stick and then into the glove of Zalkowski. .4:15 left in the third period. Kidder loses the draw off of the stick of the referee, and then an opportunity for Blanchard. Blanchard, who gets the shot on and then covered. Won by Kidder that time, and a fan shot by Beaumay. Troxel clears it out for Robinson, who's got Kavanaugh with him. Across onside, shot off the stick of Bowen and out of play. Good job just to get the stoppage and not allow extra opportunities there by Bowen. And with under 4 minutes, 3:58 to be exact, we'll have a face-off on the far side of the Cardinals zone. This is where it becomes urgency time for Petoskey, down 2-0. They win the face-off, but they clear it all the way down their own zone as the pass for Tim just missed his stick. Tim off the near boards, back into the zone by Leiter, but now Kavanaugh with some speed on the board, on the near side, shoots right into the glove, and then Troxel sweeps the leg of Bowen. And I think he'll go. Yes, he will. Fourth penalty for Troxel today. For goaltender interference. Face-off won by Big Rapids. Balahoski with it. Down low to Pippin. Into the corner for Kidder. Back out top, Balahoski. Kidder. Circle. Has a man on him. Plays it down low off of the pass out front by Pippen. Flax couldn't really control and get a shot. And a stick lifted way up into the netting. The stick of Flax. Pippen trying to feed it through. Backdoor couldn't get it. Kidder now in the corner. Down across for Welch. Welch below the hash mark looking. Pass out front off of body and just misses Kidder. And a stick lift by Pippen to keep the puck in the zone. Nice play there. Out front off a skate as Kidder was trying to give it to Flax, and now Balahowski out top, all the way across for Pippen. Shot into the chest of Zalkowski and saved easily. A minute 2 left in the power play and 2:42 left in the game. McDonald on the faceoff wins. Now Bome back to McDonald. Shot just wide. Misses Blanchard in front. Chipped by Strokirch, but out of the zone, and McDonald has it. Man on him at Kavanaugh. Now he has to get back on side. He does so, and Robinson brings it in, but backhands it over to Bome. McDonald with it. Behind his own net. Kavanaugh causes a turnover. Now a stick in the midsection, and then McDonald pins him against the boards. Robinson walks out with it. Throws it on net, just sticked away by Bowen. Somsel with it across the red line. Throws it in. Change for Big Rapids. Flax out there with Pippen. And when Somsel changed, most likely Kidder to follow. Balahowski at the blue line with 4 seconds. Throws it on net. Off the blocker of Zalkowski. Back to Balahowski. Throws it again. And it's in! Went off the jersey of Flax. In goes in. Balahowski puts him up 3-0. With his third of the season. And with a minute 37 left in the game, that's the dagger for Big Rapids. Not sure if it's going to go to Flax. It looked like it hit a jersey or something. Didn't really change much, but just more of the misdirection of it being in the way. Froze Zalkowski. Martin pokes the puck past the defender. He's in with an opportunity off the crossbar. Oh, Martin almost got it. Oh. And then now a hit in the back, not called, as the puck dumped in. The bench was about to absolutely explode if Martin put that one in. And now some running around with the last minute remaining in the period. And Strokirch just throws a body into a man. And they're going to take him.
Big Rapids goal scored by number 23, Jack Balahowski. Assist on that goal, number 22, Nick Somsel.
Somsel the assist on the power play goal as time was expiring. And now Strokirch goes to the box. Less than 50 seconds left in the game. Oh, Strokirch did not go to the box. Correction. 5-on-5. I think they were calling offsides. And now Pippen run into from behind by Aiden Brandow, who haven't seen all game, and he just absolutely runs over Pippen from behind, head first into the box, into the boards. And they just need to get him out. Pippin up, being cared to by the team trainer, and skating slowly to the bench as Brandow departs. And that's just ridiculous. 28 seconds left in a 3-0 game. I get the tempers have been flaring, but can't just run a guy from behind. Because, yeah, you get... If that's in the first period, you're out 5 minutes major in a game misconduct, and it probably changes the game. But in this case, it doesn't change anything. You just depart with 30 seconds left on the clock. Shot by Bome stopped. And now Zach Jones will take a penalty. After the rebound, not sure what happened there. Ten seconds left as the scrum ensues in the corner and just all mayhem breaking loose. And finally a whistle being called. Or being blown. As it's 4-on-4, but it doesn't matter. There's 5.6 left. Three seconds left. 2 and 1 and 0. And a 3-0 shutout for the Big Rapids Cardinals as they beat the Petoskey Northmen. And Evan Bowen stops all of the 20 shots against and is swarmed by his team. Just a fantastic job overall by Big Rapids today to claim this victory. A tough matchup. One that even I, being honest, was overlooking, thinking it was going to be a hard game, but they shut out the Petoskey Northmen, and with the power play, score some big goals. And just an overall great job by everyone on this team. As they shake hands, we'll send it to a quick break and then bring it back to wrap up the rest of the game and send you on your way. You're watching Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey here on YouTube.
In need of a trusted, professional, and experienced insurance agent? The things you've worked hard for deserve more than 15 minutes when it comes to insuring them. Let the team at Bleecker Insurance Services take the time necessary to best protect those investments at the lowest cost available to you. For over 50 years, Bleecker Insurance has represented the most respected companies in the business, and by continuing to add companies like Fremont Insurance, they promise to deliver the results you deserve at a cost you can afford. Visit BleeckerInsurance.com for a free quote today.
There are things you plan for and they never happen. And there are things you never planned for, but they happen anyway. That can be the worst kind of thing to happen. Like a windshield with a crack or a windshield with an itty-bitty chip that will definitely become a big crack as Michigan winter rages on. Who has time for that? A1 Auto Glass. They're reliable, they're local, and they're locally owned. They come to you, and you can get up to $100 rebate on your deductible and a lifetime warranty on installation. A crack? A chip? Call 832-0092, 832-0092.
Bing, bang, boom. Before you know it, Michigan winter hits hard. But the cold, snow, and ice don't hit you the hardest. They hit your car the hardest. So get to Ferris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. Let Adam and his crew of Napa certified technicians get your car tuned up and ready to handle the coming weather. Heat, windows, tires, brakes, wipers, oil, transmissions. They do it all. Ferris Auto Sales and Service means the best service quality. Napa service means the best parts. Trust Ferris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids.
Hamtech, Heidecker, Craft Tube, these are just a few of the local businesses actively hiring welders. Misiola Tech, affordable education for adults, provides industry-recognized credentials to get you hired as soon as possible by local businesses in demand. Learn stick, MIG and TIG, and advanced welding from experienced teachers for a very affordable price with financing opportunities for almost everyone in their circumstances. Misiola Tech helps successfully change careers. Misiola Tech helps successfully enhance careers. Visit misiolatech.org for
Make Thursday night pizza night and get your pizza half off at Big Rapids Bowling Center from 4 to 10 p.m. Or choose from their full menu and carry out or dine in. Big Rapids Bowling Center would love to host your next special event or birthday party. BRBC is open Sunday, noon to 9 p.m., Monday, 2 p.m. to 12 a.m., and Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 12 a.m. They're located on 3rd Avenue on the east side of Big Rapids. For the coldest beer in town, choose Big Rapids Bowling Center. Like and follow them on Facebook. Call 231-598-9344.
Stuck between identities, Douglas Quaid must solve the one mystery that has come to define him.
Who am I? And why is my truck's brakes sound louder than a Westinghouse M27 phase plasma pulse rifle?
Fortunately, his answers would come from a familiar ally.
Of course, Johnson's Automotive. Committed and honest quality work. They fix foreign cars too.
But the race was on.
You think you can beat me? I am the law.
Johnson's Automotive, now showing off Northern Drive, just north of Big Rapids, and always online at johnsonsautopr.com.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom or has the time, resources, or family lifestyle to attend a school. Big Rapids Virtual School offers flexible hybrid learning options for all students from kindergarten through graduation. For 8 years, BRVS has offered an alternative path to high school graduation. COVID challenged us to expand our learning options for all students. Learning can happen at any time, any place, any way, and at any pace. Our program is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with hybrid supports available however you need them, in person and online for all students, grades K-12. Whether you have attended traditional school or are a homeschool family looking to take advantage of the many proven BRVS resources, find us on our webpage for more information and ask how BRVS might support your learning. Go online to brps.org/K12virtual.
Just an overall great game for Big Rapids as they captured a 3-0 shutout victory. And to get there, Pippin from Flax and Kidder in the first period on the power play goal. Strokers from McDonald power play in the second. And Balahowski from Somsel as the power play was expiring. Not sure if it was on the power play or not in the third period, but just put the dagger in the hearts of the Northmen at the end of the third. 31 minutes of penalty time for the Northmen, 24 for Big Rapids in this game. 55 penalty minutes amongst both these teams. Just an insane game and just a scrappy one from the get-go. The last penalty being the 5-minute in a game misconduct for check from behind to Aiden Brandow. And luckily for Brendan Pippin, who received the hit, got up and looked okay. We'll see how he is in the following days. But out of all those stats, the last three, the 3 stars of the game, is Evan Bowen gets the win in the shutout victory, stops all 20 shots he faced. Elect him the first star. Brendan Pippin with the first goal of the game, the power play goal and the eventual game-winning goal. The second star, and third to Maverick Strokirch, who got a power play goal as well and played aggressive, and although found himself in the box a couple of times, did a really good job stepping up on the first line today with Pippin and Kidder and really helped the offense. Big Rapids 3-0 in the victory, 37-20 in shots. They finished 3-10 on the power play, and Petoskey 0-for-8. Big Rapids moves to 4-8-1. Petoskey down to 11-3. And now we look forward to the upcoming schedule for Big Rapids. They have a little bit of time off, but they head up to Traverse City Thursday and Friday for the Traverse City Showcase, the Invitational, and they'll play Macomb, Dakota on Thursday and Davison on Friday. So if you can't travel up to TC, you can catch the action here on Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey on YouTube. as you can every single game of the season. For my cameraman and producer, director, all the other titles, Kyle Bowen, I'm Josh Baker. Thank you guys for tuning in, and have a lovely Saturday afternoon.
In need of a trusted, professional, and experienced insurance agent? The things you've worked hard for deserve more than 15 minutes when it comes to insuring them. Let the team at Bleecker Insurance Services take the time necessary to best protect those investments at the lowest cost available to you. For over 50 years, Bleecker Insurance has represented the most respected companies in the business, and by continuing to add companies like Fremont Insurance, to deliver the results you deserve at a cost you can afford. Visit BleekerInsurance.com for a free quote today.
Follow all season long, every game, every minute on News Radio 1460, 107.7 WBRN.
Alter Care of Big Rapids Spectrum Health, just a few local employers actively hiring CNAs. Misiola Tech Affordable Education for Adults provides industry-recognized credentials to get you hired as soon as possible by local businesses in demand. Become a CNA, an EMT, a medical first responder. Learn from experienced teachers for a very affordable price, with financing opportunities for almost everyone in their circumstances. Misiola Tech helps successfully change careers. Misiola Tech helps successfully enhance careers. Visit misiolatech.org for more information. That's MECEOLA Tech.org.
Bing, bang, boom. Before you know it, Michigan winter hits hard. But the cold, snow, and ice don't hit you the hardest. They hit your car the hardest. So get to Ferris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. Let Adam and his crew of Napa-certified technicians get your car tuned up and ready to handle the coming weather. Heat, windows, tires, brakes, wipers, oil, transmissions. They do it all. Ferris Auto Sales and Service means the best service quality. Napa service means the best parts. Trust Ferris Auto Sales and Service of Big Rapids. Northland Drive, just north of the airport. Make Thursday night pizza night and get your pizza half off at Big Rapids Bowling Center from 4 to 10 p.m. Or choose from their full menu and carry out or dine in. Big Rapids Bowling Center would love to host your next special event or birthday party. BRBC is open Sunday, noon to 9 p.m., Monday, 2 p.m. to 12 a.m., and Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 12 a.m. They're located on 3rd Avenue on the east side of Big Rapids. For the coldest beer in town, choose Big Rapids Bowling Center. Like and follow them on Facebook. Call 231-598-9344.
Not everyone learns best in a traditional classroom or has the time, resources, or family lifestyle to attend a school. Big Rapids Virtual School offers flexible hybrid learning options for all students from kindergarten through graduation. For 8 years, BRVS has offered an alternative path to high school graduation. COVID challenged us to expand our learning options for all students. Learning can happen at any time, any place, any way, and at any pace. Our program is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with hybrid supports available however you need them, in person and online for all students, grades K-12. Whether you have attended traditional school or are a homeschool family looking to take advantage of the many proven BRVS resources, find us on our webpage for more information and ask how BRVS might support your learning. Go online to brps.org/K12virtual.
There are things you plan for and they never happen. And there are things you never planned for, but they happen anyway. That can be the worst kind of thing to happen. Like a windshield with a crack or a windshield with an itty-bitty chip that will definitely become a big crack as Michigan winter rages on. Who has time for that? A1 Auto Glass. They're reliable, they're local, and they're locally owned. They come to you, and you can get up to $100 rebate on your deductible and a lifetime warranty on installation. A crack? A chip? Call 832-0092, 832-0092.
MOTA, Mecosta Osceola Transit Authority. They're here. They're everywhere. Available with a phone call to take you here to there, including connections to Isabella and Wexford County, Yates and Clare, shopping trips, meetings, appointments, visits, Monday through Saturday. A MOTA Green and Gold bus can take you where you need to go for as little as $2 with discounts for seniors, veterans, and kids. Call 796-4896 for availability and to confirm your rate. Just call 231-796-MOTA, 796-MOTA.
Oh, my back!
Your back is acting up again. The muscles are sore and stiff. You can hardly bend. Try Ferris Auto Sales and Service to replace your shocks and struts. When you've worn out shocks and struts, the small